We're rocking right now. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We were just talking about it. My first time doing interviews, it was unsanctioned, okay? I was just doing interviews, and I grabbed a budding DJ. Her name was Stephanie, and we talked, and we've been friends ever since. I'm going to introduce you because you're awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Stephanie Stardust. I love this young lady right here. Amazing, amazing. So I gave you a little bit of an intro, but I want you to officially introduce yourself, so let everybody know.
All right. My name is DJ Stephanie Stardust. It's like my 5th year over here at the DJ Expo. Yes. Changed my life being here. This guy's amazing. Met some really great people coming to these DJ conferences, so I don't know. I guess if you guys haven't made your way out here yet, you definitely should.
You have to.
Life's changing. Absolutely.
Don't let her pocket size fool you. She is everything. Let me see. You've hung off of that circle thing, right? You breathe fire.
Yeah.
You've done stuff at like castles.
Yep.
You do karaoke.
Yes.
You DJ.
Yes.
You hold panels, right?
Yep. Yeah.
What is there anything else that you do that I did not mention? I mean, besides your weddings and things like that.
No, I have a podcast that's not very consistent, but Big Earn, who was just here a second ago, that's my podcast co-host.
Okay.
And we have a new one coming out, actually. We are changing it up.
Okay.
We had a DJ podcast that was like us just talking,
right.
gigs and what our weeks were like. But now we're going to change it up. I'll give you the name of it, and we're going to launch it soon. It's called... Yes, first time.
Queen,
no one knows.
Right.
A DJ Echo exclusive. This is going to be called Event Alchemy. Big Earn and I are going to be the event alchemists, and we are going to be transforming ordinary events into pure gold. And that's our tagline.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I like that.
We would like to interview people this time around where before it was just us talking, and we're going to get everybody's take on how they make events more magical and how we as an industry can elevate all of our events.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so been asking this to some of the people that have transformed from a event goer to being part of the event. When you first came here, you were a regular DJ just coming out to experience the whole thing. Now they started to include you in some of the events and some of the seminars and part of the panels and all that kind of stuff. What is something that you've seen them improve on? You know, Hazon Media and the DJX, the whole crew. What is something you've seen them improve on since you first started coming to now?
Well, I would say that this year is a little bit different because I got to talk behind the scenes with the event organizer.
Awesome.
And we did discuss like how we can change it, make it a little bit different for all of the attendees and what's kind of like been done and what we should do different. So even though everything's not changed this year, I do know that moving forward there's going to be some awesome, exciting changes coming to DJX. And we're trying to make it definitely more women inclusive. There's not a whole lot of women here this time around, missing a lot of my favorite female DJs, but I'm excited to be here holding it down for some of them.
Definitely.
But they've done a lot of things. They brought in like a wedding area this time. They have the edit room. They have the influencer area.
I'm telling you. And all this is coming off of the feedback from DJs.
Right.
Which is so, this is something that you'll never see at any of these other conferences is they listen to the DJs. They listen to the interviews. They listen to the feedback. They listen to, when you tag them on things, they watch those things. They want to see what your reaction is, what your experiences are, especially here. They want to know what moves the DJ to help move the DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. What is something you've noticed, because you're doing weddings and events, what is something that you notice trending? Something new that's starting to trend, maybe summer of 2024.
Yeah. I'm noticing that extravagant weddings are, they're not as common as they once were. So I think the budgets are maybe shrinking a little or priorities are shrinking a little bit. I'm seeing less wedding parties, less formalities, more inclusive language, especially. I do a lot of LGBTQ weddings. So even a couple appears to be straight, you still have to ask pronouns. I've had appearing to be straight couples who are a she or a he, and the other one is a they.
Gotcha.
So I think it's really important that as a community, we start incorporating that inclusive language and asking our clients questions that we think might be weird, but we don't know what their answer is going to be till we ask.
That is something that we've definitely had to do. Like you said, you have to ask. If a couple wants you, that's what you have to ask. Getting to know them is important because these are the things that, maybe that's something that they don't want, but maybe that's something that, you have to bring to them. That's part of our job as a DJ to bring it to them and say, hey, how would you like to be introduced? How are, what pronouns do you want us to use? All that kind of stuff. First time we've actually talked about that, talking about trends and all that kind of stuff, and not so much a trend, it's the reality
it's
of
a change.
where we are
Something that's
it's
evolving.
Yes,
and
but we have to evolve with
we
that.
do.
Exactly.
And I didn't get to see her conference, but Tori V, I heard, gave a seminar on diversity. So I couldn't be there because I was doing other things, but I did hear from my friend Diana that she was in there, and that there was some really good information for DJs who maybe don't do those types of events.
Exactly.
So thank you to Tori V for bringing it to the forefront and giving a seminar on it.
Definitely. Okay. Are you giving a seminar this year?
No, not this year. No.
But you are mixing and you're emceeing right now.
emceeing the main stage today, and we did our gig yesterday, which was amazing. Thank you for that.
Right on the Steel Pier.
And I got one. Oh, sorry. I have one more thing I'm doing, but I'm trying to get the details on it. There is an influencer area here today.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to be in there at 4:00, and I'm just finding out what I'm supposed to be doing in there.
Just grab
Bigger
something
and I will be
go.
over there.
Just get in there and do whatever.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yes,
it's cool.
It's a great area, and that's something new that they included because we talked about it in the other interviews. As a DJ, you need to be the CEO, you need to be the accountant, you need to be the planner, you need to be this. The social media is so important. It's vital right now. It's vital. So you have to learn this stuff. All right. Somebody out there is like, I don't know about this whole DJX Expo, blah, blah. Why do they got to be? Because they're going to see this for next year. Why do they have to be here in 2025?
All right, well, first of all, if you're not here, you're not getting the education. You're missing out on an enormous, incredible network. And the opportunities that you can get just from being here and meeting these people, it's incredible. So I was an attendee, like you said, and now I'm involved. So last year, I gave a seminar last year. I might do one next year, but you can be included. If you come here and you're like, I don't want to just be an attendee, you can find your way in.
Yes.
What is it that you can contribute, right?
I literally strong-armed myself into doing this. I was just on the side doing interviews. Right here, Stephanie was one of my first interviews ever, and I'm here representing and doing big things with DJX. So, listen, you got to be here next year. Stop playing, all right? Steph, do me a favor. Let them know your social media, all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Websites, all that.
You got it. All right. I am DJ Stephanie Stardust on Instagram. My website is royalbeatsdjs.com. And Facebook, I'm Royal Beats DJs on Facebook.
And that's it, and that's it, and that's it. Listen, if you're not here, we will see you next year.
Yeah,
yes?
we better see you here if you want to grow.
You don't want Stephanie coming at you. You don't want that. All right, guys, take care. What's going on, everybody?